Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. For those of you that are new, my name is PHILELAG, aka Mrs. Moms, and this is my channel. So in today's video I wanted to address something that's been the biggest insecurity of mine for a really long time, which is my teeth. I want to go into what happened, the history, what am I doing to it, all of those details, because I received quite a few questions regarding it, especially now that I'm going on a new smile journey. So I just wanted to clarify everything, and thereafter I will be putting in updates on my weekly vlogs. So yeah, I will be spilling all the beans on this video. But before I can get started, please make sure that you subscribe. We are on the road to 10k subs. I'm so excited for that. Also leave me a comment down below on what is your biggest insecurity and how you try to overcome that, and give me a thumbs up. Also don't forget to follow me on my socials. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, but let's get into outfit details quickly, because I know I'll get a few questions. I just unbuttoned this because I thought it was a bit tight. This shirt is from Lovely Wholesale. It's in a haul. I'll insert the link for it below, and I also have a discount code. I'll leave all of the details below. My necklaces are from Lovisa. My earrings are from Lovisa. And my wig is from the hair trader. On my lips I have a MAC liquid lipstick. So yeah, those are just all the details. Let's jump into it. So when it comes to my teeth, I have one of my front tooth has shifted, which is this one right here. And the history behind that is that in high school I had braces for a few years, I think 2 years or something, and thereafter I had my braces removed, and then I had a wire installed behind my teeth to keep my teeth straight. Now the wire behind my teeth, it broke, which resulted in my teeth shifting. I therefore went back to the orthodontist who had installed my braces. Also, I'm sorry about the cause, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm really sorry. And thereafter I went back to the orthodontist who had installed my braces, told him about the issue I was having. He then said that I would have to get a retainer, which was supposed to be a temporary thing until my teeth went back straight, and then he would reinstall a new wire. So I got the retainer, and thereafter I just never went back. So I would wear the retainer at night. During the day I would just go on about my business. Now with time, my retainer had a lot of wear and tear until it came to a point where I couldn't wear it anymore, and that's when my tooth started to shift. So all my other teeth are in place, they're perfectly straight, but the one in front shifts because of the wire that broke that was supporting it behind it. So it started shifting, and I was so insecure about it for the longest time. Honestly, I just wanted to cry, you know. It was something that would just bring me down so much, especially because I'm someone who loves laughing. If you watch my vlogs and if you know me in real life, you know that I absolutely love laughing, especially out loud. So with that, I feel like I just withdraw myself a bit, and it definitely took a knock out of my confidence. And with that, for the longest time I wanted to start my YouTube channel, but I was always just so insecure, and I was so scared of people on the internet making fun of me and everything, until I was just tired of being tired, and then I decided to start my YouTube channel anyway. And since I started my channel, no one has ever pointed it out, no one has ever said anything mean or sinister about it, which I'm so grateful. Thank you guys so much for boosting my confidence, because I was always so scared about it. Even when I'm vlogging, like certain angles would just accentuate how much the tooth had shifted and just how bad and severe it was. So on my vlogs sometimes I would cut some clips off that would just show my smile profile in a really bad way. So yeah, that's what happened. Fast forward to a month ago or a couple of weeks ago, I had a filling on one of my tooth at the back on top, like right here. It came out and I didn't go to the dentist, mainly because we have a lot of medical aid issues, and I was just like, I don't want to waste it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste the funds. So I stayed, and then my tooth progressively started to get painful because the filling was out. So cold and hot liquids would just put my nerves and tooth into shock until it got to such a point where I couldn't stand the pain any longer. So I had to visit my dentist. I tried to look for a new dentist, but I couldn't really find any that I liked. So I went back to my old dentist who had done my fillings last year. So another thing is that she had moved her offices, so it was just such admin for me. But anyway, I booked an appointment, I went there and had a consultation with her. I thought I would just need to have a basic filling and then move on with my life. She told me that I needed to do a root canal because the filling wasn't just on top. I needed to clean my teeth from the root and to remove any bacteria that might cause infection and that might cause my tooth to rot. I hope I'm making sense. So I ended up having to do a root canal. Now with that, everything I did it cash because I just find that when it comes to specialists and medical aid, or at least our medical aid, it just gives us a lot of problems and the funds get exhausted. So anyway, I was doing my appointments cash and spent quite a bit of money on it. And while I was waiting for my appointment with her, there was another dentist slash orthodontist office across from her practice, and they had like a slideshow outside of work that they've done on restoring teeth and everything. And I saw a picture that literally looked like my teeth, and I saw the before and after, and I was so excited. I went there and I asked how much a consultation was. They told me that it's 1,000 rand. So when it comes to orthodontist, consultation can go up to 2,000, 2,500. That's just basically for a consultation, you know. So that was one of the reasons why I hadn't gotten my tooth fixed for so long, because seeing an orthodontist is quite costly. Anyway, I saw my dentist and I asked her about the orthodontist office from across the road. What did she think about them anyway? And she said they were quite expensive. She recommended an orthodontist in her clinic because now she works for a clinic. And so anyway, I got my root canal done, and then I booked an appointment to see the orthodontist the next week. And so I went to see the orthodontist, Dr. Mutladi. I went to see him, didn't even spend 10 minutes with him. I was so surprised. He asked me what was the issue, and I just pointed it out, and he was like, okay. So we discussed it through. I told him my history and everything, but he easily identified what my issue was, and he said that the wire that I had was quite flimsy, so that's why it broke. And then he told me treatment options. He told me that I could get braces. I was like, I don't want to get braces again, I've already had braces. Also, I just have an issue with the one tooth. He also gave me an option of Invisalign, of which, if you know Invisalign, it's quite costly. It's around 30,000 rand. So I was like, oh, is there another option? Of which this option is the one that he recommended. He said he had something that he could do which was quite quick and effective and cost effective. Yes. I asked him what that was. He said I could get a retainer which was similar to what I had before, but it would be, excuse me, it would look like Invisalign but with the wire. I told him that I don't mind the wire, you know what I'm saying. With Invisalign, it's complete, you get a device which is completely transparent, so people don't even know that you have Invisalign, and you just put on your teeth and it works. So he said that I could get that device and it would fix my smile quite fast. I asked him what is fast. He said 3 months, of which I was like, that is really fast, which I'm so excited about. So I did an impression on, he did an impression to get an outline of my teeth. I'll insert clips and everything of my first appointment with him, and so that happened. And when it comes to the cost of everything, which is what really surprised me more than anything, is how affordable it was. So he told me that I would have to pay for that day's consultation, of which his standard consultation is 500 rand, and then because I did the mold impression and everything, I ended up paying 1,940 for that. And then he told me that he would send the impression to the lab so that they could create my device. Now the device which I'll be wearing, the lab would charge me around 1,500. He also told me that I would have to see him every week, I guess, to make the device tighter so that the teeth shift. Because if you don't know, when you have braces, you continuously go to the orthodontist and they make it tighter, that way your teeth shift. So I will have to see him every single week. And so I asked him, I won't have to pay a consultation every time I see him. He said no, which I was pleasantly surprised by. So the total cost for this would not be more than 4,000 rand approximately, but I'll know the cost of the device once it's ready and they will let me know how much it is. But he gave me a price estimate. But to say it all, I'm really excited about going on this journey. I will definitely fill you guys in. I will also leave his details and try to get him to interact in the vlogs and just give a medical advice, I guess, on what is happening and everything, because there are a few people who asked that I share the details because they have similar dental issues to what I also have. So I'm going to be filming everything and I'll include it in the vlog, and once the whole process is done, I will do another sit down video like this again to break down my experience, how everything has been, etc. So I'm really excited for this. You will get to see just how severe my tooth has shifted. It's something that I'm really embarrassed about. I find it so embarrassing, especially as an adult. Also, I feel like just meeting new people, it gets daunting to me because I feel like they're just gonna stare at my tooth and want to ask questions about what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Of which I don't blame them. I honestly don't blame anyone. But I'm so glad to have this journey, you know, to be able to gain my confidence back. Anyway, so excited. I feel like I'm rambling now. I got all my facts out, and yeah. Oh, cost breakdown of everything that I've done so far. So my initial consultation with my dentist was 900, and then when I had to do the root canal, I paid 2,240, and then my first consultation with my orthodontist was 1,940. And now once I get my device, he said that should be around 1,500. So it's definitely not cheap, but it's been one of my goals, priorities for this year, and I'd rather sacrifice everything. So don't invite me anywhere. And not mine. anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, comments, you want to share your stories, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Also follow my smile journey on Instagram, because I'll also be sharing things there. And yeah, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So excited. Thank you for all the new subbies who have joined us this side. So excited to be taking this journey with you. I will insert the rest of the vlog, I guess, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here.
Even if it feels like it's gonna go down the surface,
World seems small.
go down the solid, you know, like just
We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me, we're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go, take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me.